Marijuana has had a love-hate relationship with teens, parents, and society for years. So today, we're going to find out a little weird about weed on today's episode of 5 Weird Things. Welcome to the channel. Lamented by parents and championed by teens, weed, as it's known, is becoming much more mainstream, much more legalized. I've never been a weed guy, but I think it has a ton of medical uses that were ignored for such a long time, it's about time it got some prominence. A lot of this video is going to be info that the serious weed people already know, but it's new and weird for me. Deal with it. What's your opinion? Let me know down in the comments. First, the things we should know. Marijuana refers to dried flowers, leaves, stems, and seeds of the cannabis plant. The cannabis plant contains more than 100 compounds called cannabinoids, and 2 of these compounds, tetrahydrocannabinol, known as THC, and cannabidiol, known as CBD. THC is responsible for the psychoactive effects or the high associated with marijuana, while CBD is non-psychoactive and has powerful anti-inflammatory uses. Weird thing number 5. Marijuana has been around for a long time. The first recorded use of marijuana dates back to ancient China around 2737 BC. The use of cannabis is documented in a Chinese pharmacopoeia called Pen Sao Qing, which is attributed to Emperor Shennong. In this ancient text, cannabis is referred to as ma, and its medicinal properties are described. It was recommended for treatment of various conditions, including rheumatism, gout, malaria, and absent-mindedness. Weird thing number 4. Silly nicknames. Marijuana has a variety of nicknames or slang terms that have been used over the years. These nicknames often vary regionally and can change over time. Here are a few common nicknames for marijuana. Weed, pot, cannabis, herb, ganja, Mary Jane, bud, grass, dope, reefer, joint, blunt, trees, green, smoke, hash, chronic, dank, skunk, chiba. Now, I'm sure the moment this video posts, I'm going to get comments about leaving out some obvious nicknames off the list. My apologies. Weird thing number 3, CBD. CBD, or cannabidiol, is a chemical compound found in the cannabis plant. Unlike THC, CBD does not produce a high or psychoactive effect. Instead, CBD interacts with the endocannabinoid system and other various receptors in the body, leading to a range of potential effects. Now, the article that I found mentioned that all claims have yet to be conclusively studied and proved, blah, blah, blah. I personally watched my mother, barely able to walk, every morning, rub in her CBD cream, and a few minutes later, walk freely and without pain. I don't need a conclusive study to tell me that it's pretty powerful anti-inflammatory. Now, CBD interacts with receptors in the brain and immune system to reduce inflammation and alleviate pain. This is huge for managing chronic pain conditions. CBD has strong anti-inflammatory effects, which is beneficial for conditions involving inflammation, such as arthritis or inflammatory bowel diseases. CBD also has anxiety-reducing effects. It interacts with serotonin receptors, influencing mood and stress responses. CBD helps promote better sleep by addressing factors like anxiety and pain that can interfere with sleep quality. It also has neuroprotective effects. It has been used with conditions such as epilepsy and neurodegenerative diseases. It has antipsychotic effects and is often used as a potential adjunctive treatment for conditions like schizophrenia. CBD has antiemetic properties, making it an option for managing nausea and vomiting, especially in individuals undergoing chemotherapy. CBD has a positive impact on cardiovascular health by influencing blood pressure and reducing inflammation in the cardiovascular system. It has antioxidant properties, which helps neutralize harmful free radicals in the body, potentially contributing to overall health. CBD has often been used for its benefits in managing certain skin conditions such as acne. Its anti-inflammatory and seborrheic properties play a role in skin health. CBD plays a role in reducing cravings and withdrawal symptoms in individuals with substance use disorders. Weird thing number 2, smoking versus ingesting. The choice between smoking and ingesting marijuana, cannabis, depends on personal preferences, desired effects, and health considerations. Both methods have distinct characteristics, and it's essential to be aware of the differences. Now, for smoking, it delivers cannabinoids, such as THC, to the bloodstream quickly, leading to a rapid onset of effects. Users often feel the effects within minutes. Smoking allows users to have a better control over their dosage. They can titrate their intake by taking smaller or larger inhalations as needed. The effects of smoking marijuana tend to peak relatively quickly, but also diminish faster compared to ingestion. The shorter duration can be advantageous for those who want to feel the effects without a long-lasting commitment. Smoking is a common social activity, and sharing a joint or pipe can be a communal experience. Smoking involves inhaling combustible plant material, which can irritate the respiratory system. This can be a concern for individuals with pre-existing respiratory issues. Now, ingesting. When marijuana is ingested, such as in the form of edibles, the onset of effects is slower. It can take anywhere from 30 minutes to several hours to feel the effects. When processed by the liver, it produces a chemical known as 11-hydroxy-THC that is 3 times more powerful than THC alone. Ingested marijuana often produces effects that last much longer than when it's smoked. This can be beneficial for individuals seeking a sustained experience. Achieving precise dosage with edibles can be challenging. Factors such as metabolism and individual tolerance can influence the experience. Edibles are discreet. They don't produce the characteristic smell associated with smoking. Ingesting marijuana carries a higher risk of overconsumption if users do not wait for the effects to kick in before consuming more. This can lead to an uncomfortably strong experience. Like Joe Rogan says, everyone that overdoses thinks they're going to die, but they don't. In addition to traditional edibles, marijuana can be ingested in various forms, including capsules, tinctures, and beverages. And finally, weird thing number 1, types of marijuana. Sativa and indica are the 2 major types of cannabis plants, and they are often associated with different effects and uses. However, it's crucial to note that the effects of cannabis can vary widely depending on factors such as individual tolerance, specific strain, and the method of consumption. First, sativa. Sativa strains are often described as providing a more energizing and uplifting experience. They are associated with a cerebral head-high effect. Many users prefer sativa strains during the day because they may influence or enhance creativity, focus, and sociability without causing sedation. Sativa strains are sometimes recommended for individuals dealing with mood disorders such as depression, as they may contribute to a more positive mindset. Some users report that sativa strains can boost motivation and productivity, making them suitable for certain creative or physical activities. Sativa strains often have a higher THC to CBD ratio, meaning that they may have more of the psychoactive compound THC and less of the CBD, the non-psychoactive. Now, indica. Indica strains are known for their relaxing and sedating effects on the body and the mind. They're often referred to or associated with a body high. Indica strains are commonly used in the evening or at night due to their potential to induce relaxation or promote sleep. Indicas are often recommended for individuals seeking relief from chronic pain conditions or muscle spasms due to their potential analgesic, pain-relieving properties. Some indica strains are associated with an increase in appetite, often referred to as the munchies. Indica strains may have a more balanced THC to CBD ratio, and in some cases, higher levels of CBD compared to sativa strains. It's important to note that many cannabis strains are hybrids, combining characteristics of both sativa and indica. Experts suggest that there are over 700 strains of cannabis. Hybrid strains can be tailored to provide a balance of effects, making them more suitable for various purposes. Well, that's it for today's episode. I hope you learned something new. I know I did. Feel free to let me know your opinion, good or bad, down in the comments. Today's code word is THC/CBD. Put that down in the comments to get a karmic wink from a digital goat. Don't Google this. It's not a thing. I'm just making it up at this point. Take care and have yourself a great night.